you the newest treasure bag that I've created. If you're not familiar with the treasure bag, it is a bag of beads and components that I put together about every other month. Now, it is not a subscription bag. It is a limited edition. I keep them until they're sold out, and then I move on to another theme. So, with this particular bag, the theme is Golden Harvest is what it's called, and it is a transition of seasons. So it's from green to gold, and I've got quite a bit of orange in there too as a nod towards Halloween and October. So this bag is $40, and it will be, like I said, for sale until it's gone, and you can go to ggctreasures.com to get one. So let's see. As you can see, it's a big bag and it's full of a lot of stuff. The thing that sets my bag apart from others is you get a lot of full strands of beads. So that ends up being a lot of beads that you get in each bag. So as you can see, there's a nice big pile here. Let's go ahead and look at each one individually. Let me get organized and I'll be right back. Okay, so here are the strands in the bag. As you can see, there are 11 full strands in this bag, and some are quite long strands. All of them are at least 12 inches long, and most of them longer in this particular bag. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at each strand individually. Let me scoot these over a little bit. Just mess up my order. So what we have first is this is baked varnished glass bamboo style bead. So it has these little swirls of a sandy brown color in them. Really pretty. I like to try to put a different shape or something new and different in each bag, and I thought these were really pretty. And when you hold them and see them, they're really unique, nice beads. I really like these. So you get a full strand of them. It's a 15-inch strand, and it has about 33 beads on it. And then the next one is, this is agate. This is a gemstone bead, and it's very pretty. I don't know if it translates well onto the video, but it has a lot of translucency to it and a lot of veining in it, kind of dragon vein type agate. It's really pretty. And this is an orange red. And it is a full 14-inch strand, and it has approximately 62 beads on it. And then we have a full strand, and I call these pentagon, round pentagon on my website. They're also referred to as English cut or star cut beads. And this is a full, I believe it's a 19-inch strand. It's a very long strand, and this has about 100 beads on it. And this is a champagne color, and look at the shine to this. This is so pretty. So you'll get a full strand of these. They're just gorgeous, and I have a lot of tutorials using this particular style of bead, so you can follow that. Plus, of course, I'll make new tutorials for this bag, but this is a really pretty strand of beads. And then I have a 20-inch strand of orange 6mm round, and this is crystal glass. It's not just faceted glass. This is crystal glass. This turned out a lot brighter than I thought it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be an orange red, but this turned out to be a really bright color. However, it is gorgeous because it is crystal and it's not just faceted glass. It has a really nice sparkle to it, and it's a very long strand. So it is a 20-inch strand, and there's approximately 97 beads on this one. So this is really pretty. The next one is also a 6mm round faceted crystal glass, and this is green. And my greens and oranges turned out a little bit brighter than I wanted them to, but because of how sparkly and pretty they are, they're really gorgeous. And this again is a very long 20-inch strand, same as this one. And I forgot to put green on my list, but you get an orange one and you get a green one. And like I said, very long strands, lots of beads. And then we have a 14-inch strand, about 96 beads, a 4mm round, and this is kind of a amber color. I think it's autumn brown on this, but it's a very pretty color. So this and this go really nice together. Then we make some pretty pieces, or even all three of these things together. They're just really pretty together. Of course, all the beads will go nicely if you want to mix the colors, but I like to have a couple color themes that you can play with in a couple tones that you can contrast with. Now this is a very long strand of 5.5 by 5.5 crystal cubes. This is a golden color. I think this is, yeah, it's just golden, and there are a lot of beads on this. It's like, I believe 96 beads, something like that approximately. And this is a really pretty golden color. Just gorgeous. And you get a lot of these. So we can do a lot with that one. And this together, really pretty. So there's a lot of design possibilities right there. Then we have a 20-inch strand, or excuse me, a 15-inch strand of 6mm round red and green imitation opalite. Now this has kind of a glow to it, like opalite does if you get it in the proper lighting. Not as much as like a clear opalite or whatever, but this is a really pretty mix here, and it goes really well with a lot of these beads. So with the green here, this goes really nice, and this is a really pretty swirl look to it. It's just gorgeous. Lots of beads again. And then we have more golden colors. This is a golden cube. It's a cuboid, and I had a strand of blue of these beads in my last bag, and I just loved them, so I got some more. And this is a 20-inch strand, 7 by 3.5 golden luster cuboid beads. This is really pretty. Just gorgeous. And again, a very nice long strand, lots of beads, and this goes really nice too with those together. Really pretty. So lots of possibilities to crisscross, mix and match in here. And then you get a nice long 20-inch strand of champagne glass bicone. And this is a 4 by 8 or 8 by 4 millimeter bicone. It's one of the elongated bicones. Really pretty color. Very subtle. Would work really well with most anything you want to put it with. Again, this autumn brown color goes really nice with it too. And those are the strands that you get in this bag. I'll give you a quick glance again at them. Lots and lots, hundreds of beads right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and get out some of the loose beads, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to go through some of the loose beads that are in the bag. We have these really pretty drum beads. This is a 5-piece bag of 11.5 by 11.5 electroplated pattern brown drum beads. These are really cool. I really like the pattern on them. I think they're really pretty, and I think we can make something really unique with these. So you get 5 of those. Then you get 10. These are electroplated half golden orange, and they are, I believe they're imitation jade, and they are 20 by 4 millimeter. So I thought these were unique, and I thought they would be fun to play with too, and we can do something very different with those. So you get 10 of those. You get 15 pieces. I always like to include some AAA grade crystal glass beads in each one of these. So basically they're imitation Austrian crystal. and that means they have a very nice shine. They're higher quality. They're really pretty crystal glass. So you're going to get 15 of these. You're going to get 5 in gold, 5 in orange, and 5 in green, and they are really pretty. So you get plenty of those to play with. Then I wanted to add a little bit more gold into this. I have a few different shades of gold so that you can mix and match and play with the shades of gold. This is a 10 millimeter round faceted triple A grade crystal, and it is a golden color, and it's just really pretty, really gorgeous facets. And you get 5 pieces of that. And then I have what I've been calling flat bicone. It's a rhombus shaped crystal. This is a little bit smaller than some of them that I've included in the past. So these are, I believe, I'm trying to remember what size they are. They're 12 by 10. So they're still a nice size, but they're not quite as big as the beads that I've put in before. And you'll get 5 of those. And then you're going to get 50 pieces of the triple A grade 4 millimeter bicones, and you're going to get 50 in orange and 50 in green. And as you can see with these, they are not your cheap Chinese crystal that comes on a strand that just are funny shaped and don't have a great shine. These are imitation Austrian crystal, and they are crystal glass. They have a great shine. They have a pretty nice shape. They're pretty uniform. The ends are not broken. They're nice beads. So you're going to get 50 of the green and 50 of the red. And those, my friends, are our loose beads that come in this bag. Now, I'm going to go into the pendants that are in this bag next. So let's take a peek at these again. And these are your loose beads. Okay, so now I have the pendants out, and you get a plethora of pendants in this particular bag. And we're going to start with this particular pendant here. This has a pinch bail on it that I put on all of them, so you don't have to do that. And it's platinum tone and alloy, and this is a nice size, really pretty faceted crystal glass pendant. And this is champagne in color. It's 26.5 by 19.5. So it's a good size pendant, and it's really, really pretty, and it will go just absolutely gorgeous with these. Just beautiful. So we can make some, or with these even, or a combination of the two. We could make something really show-stopping with this. I think just a lot of sparkle and wow there. So you get that. And then you're going to get this nice size heart. This is a rhinestone alloy pendant, and it is an orangish red, and it will go really good with either these beads, or even the bright orange will work, or the agate will work really, really nice too. So let me back off so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Geez Louise, Gina. There we go. And so this one I think is really pretty, unique. It's fairly decent size. It is 35 by 40 by 14 millimeter heart. And it has this really pretty flower theme on the front. So I just thought that would be something different. And then we have these two little leaf rhinestone pendants. And these would make a perfect pair of earrings. They have little green rhinestones in them, just really pretty. Of course, they're one-sided, but the back is finished nicely, so it's pretty. And I thought that would make a really nice, simple pair of earrings that you could just pop together really quick. Then we have this rectangular pendant. I had one of these in my last bag that was green and red, or excuse me, green and blue ocean color since that was an ocean theme bag. And this one is really pretty too. I just really like these pendants. They're just adorable and they're fun to create with because they have more than one hole in the bail, so you can do some different things with them. And so I wanted to play with it a little bit more, so I got another one for this bag. This is crystal glass, high quality, very nicely faceted, and it is two colors. It's yellow on top and orange on the bottom. And some of them are orange on top and yellow on the bottom. It just depends on the way they put the piece of glass in there. But I don't know how well it's translating, but very pretty pendant. Then, because we are transitioning into fall with this bag, I got some leaf beads, leaf pendants. These are really pretty. They're kind of twisted, pretty leaves. You can use them for earrings or as a pendant or as charms. They're good size and you get 10 of them. So we have this lemon yellowish color, or lemon, I cannot talk, lemon lime color. So it's green, yellow green here. And then we have 10 golden leaves. And these are glass, they're not plastic. They have kind of a glitter sparkle to them, very pretty. And you get 10 of those. So that is a lot of pendants to work with in this particular bag. So there are your pendants. And now I'm going to move into the metal components that are in this bag and we will be finished. Be right back. Okay, so now we're going to move into our metal components. And this is actually a pendant charm, another edition, so it could have gone with the last pendants. However, because it's metal, I went ahead and included it with the metal components here as I opened the bag. So these are really pretty. You get 20 of them, and that's a nice portion. So you could make a heck of a charm bracelet, or you could make a lot of pair of earrings, or whatever it is that your little heart desires. But there's 20 of them in here, and I believe, let's see if I can find the size of them. They are 18 by 10 by 1 millimeter. So they're decent size for a minimalist pendant or for a nice pair of earrings, or they will work perfectly for charms. And like I said, you get 20 of them. Then we have a meter of cable chain. So this is platinum tone cable chain, and you get a meter of it. It's highly polished, very pretty. Then we have these little chandelier components. Now, this would work perfect for a pair of earrings if you want to make a nice substantial pair of earrings and you want to do some dangles. You can do this as just one dangle for focal for a necklace. You can use a couple of them and make an interesting type of a component in between and make an interesting type of necklace. You could also even wire some little beads on top. There's several ways we can use these, but I've included 4 because it's nice to have something to build off of and use your imagination and make something interesting with a little chandelier component. Then we have 10 sets of, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, there is 10. It just looked like a whole lot more there. 10 sets of these little toggle with a flower motif on them. Let me show you. These are really pretty little platinum tone toggles, and you get 10 of them. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in this bag and plenty to create with, and you can make some Christmas presents since that's coming up, whatever you'd like. We can make some pretty nice stuff with this, and I will be making a bunch of tutorials with it. Let me go ahead and lay all of them out to give you a final peek, and if you would like a bag, generally they sell out pretty quickly, so head on over to ggctreasures.com and get yourself one. I'll be right back, and I'll show you the entire collection together on the bead mat. Okay, so here's the entire thing laid out. Lots of beads, lots of pretty colors to contrast with, some subtle tones, some bright tones, and make some really pretty pieces with this. And if you do get a bag, I will be making a bunch of tutorials. So will Louisa from Misty Moon Designs, Aishu's DIY, and Handcrafted by Casey. And unfortunately, Wendy Whitman, I have a heavy heart in telling you this, passed away a couple of weeks ago, and she will be missed a lot. Her beautiful designs, her YouTube channel, her personality, she will be missed. She was just a really sweet person. And I'm very sad that this has happened. She died in a tragic accident, and I just send out my condolences to her family and to everybody who enjoyed her. So anyway, this is the treasure bag. I hate to end on a sad note like that, but if you would like one, go on over to my website, grab one, and then we will make a bunch of pretty things with it, and that's all. So, bye-bye.